Wednesday. This is unusual for me, but we might be busy Friday, so we want to give you guys a whole bunch of news. I want to be here to hang out for a bit. We're going to do a run. My name is Andrew. I am Avram on Discord, and I am the creative director here at Shiny Shoe, and I work on Inkbound.
And I am Camille. I am Shiny Camille on Discord and all the socials. And I'm the community manager here at Shiny Shoe.
Right. A lot more to do now. A lot more guys out there.
And I'm really excited to have you. I know I told everyone that this was a more casual and Andrew or like solo thing today, but
she lied.
But I lied because
we got stuff going on here, and we
got news.
We're not sure. And we got news. We got news to announce. We got all sorts of news. So the number one important news that I think we've sort of said to people, we've said on Discord, but just to make sure everyone hears it, for sure, we are,
Oh, sorry. Let's turn up the gain.
Turn up the gain. Get the news as loud as we can.
Oh boy. All right. Sorry.
Get it?
Oh. Yep. Let's see.
All right. Testing. 1, 2. Testing.
Is that better?
Is that any better? Are we louder? Do we like it?
That is the...
Validate us in the audience.
Better. Okay, better.
Validated by a tiny gnome.
I know.
All right, let's call it perfect. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Good enough for me. Right, so, hype. Right, so Steam Next Fest, this big demo week long, longer than a week actually, is coming up. And we are putting Inkbound out there for everyone to play during that. You guys, everyone else. And we have a really big patch coming. A lot of balance changes, a lot of fixes. You're going to see some of them today. Some more we're still working on. You are looking at the dev build here today. You're going to look up some of the most up-to-date stuff we have to show you. So that's all coming for Steam Next Fest, which is very, very soon. That is the 6th
yeah.
of February.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Months, days, times. Also, we are going to put up a version of our last build because the press out there likes to play these demos early. It's not going to have all of the updates and fixes based on your feedback. And I think we're getting to the most of the common stuff. So if you reported something and you think other people did too, we are hoping to have that fixed for the big one. That said, we are going to have a slightly updated version of the build available starting tomorrow. So if you want a little preview, if you want to get back into it, it's not going to have all the fixes yet. It's going to have some. It's not going to have most of them. It's not going to have the balance changes yet. But if you're just like, you just need another hit, you just want to get in there, that will be available again tomorrow. I believe it's just going to be a demo button this time on the Steam page.
Yeah.
So click the demo button. You are going to be able to play 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and if you don't already have the Steam page, I don't know. Yeah.
So, and then we'll show you some stuff today to look forward to. That a few of these things are going to be in the build, but we mostly did like crash fixes and stuff, which is good. We don't want you to crash. We know people are like crashing sometimes, like between books and things and losing the runs. So very important fixes. Those should hopefully be in there tomorrow. But we're doing a bunch of other interface improvements, balance changes, things like that, which will be coming a bit later.
And no, I did not post I did not do the socials. Thank you.
Yep,
thank you.
Co-op will still work. It's basically the same thing you guys played, functionally speaking, as the last time. So co-op will still work. You can actually co-op sooner in that version. New players don't need to do that first solo run anymore because people wanted to group up. So.
And also, I think, what's the status on your progression from like what
You'll still have your stuff, and we are making no commitments beyond that.
But for the demo,
you will be at the state you were in
at the end
before.
Of the, yes. Okay. So,
great. Well, they don't have to look at us anymore.
Yeah, let's do the game.
Show off some changes.
We are currently with a few of our amazing playtesters. We've got Dan Wolf, Ganima, and Carnival.
Yeah.
And I just want to say hi to a few people in the chat. Hi, Samara. Hi, Kim. Kim Traverta, it's really great to see you. And Tax. And Tiny Gnome. It's really, really great to see everyone. Mimi, Resolve, of course. And we're not showing a new class today.
I don't think so.
Okay, we've got enough.
We got a lot of stuff to get through. So, for example, some of our changes you can see on screen right now. Those glyphs, those permanent currencies are now in your bar there. You can see them. Something we always wanted, just didn't get to for the last build. I think that actually might even be showing up tomorrow. We do have some still working on that currency in particular. We've heard some feedback, which we agree with in general. Like, it could feel weird to work in ranked, so we will probably have it do something a little different in ranked mode versus unranked, which I think we're going to rename to something like chaos play or free play or something like that, which is the goal here is to be like, if you want extreme challenges, go do ranked, and if you want to just kind of mess around a little bit more with the systems, you can play what we currently call unranked. And this currency can give you a way to re-roll a bunch of stuff and get what you want, but you have to save it up. So
a lot.
You do have
a lot.
You have an all-time high score there.
I guess so. Wow, I need to go spend some of this.
Yes. So this currency, you can get it in run. It can stay out of run. And the goal is to make it so you can kind of like optimize a run for fun factor or for power factor if you want to. But if you spend more than you earn in runs, like you earn a very small amount per run, so you kind of need to save it up for a long time if you really want to overspend. Anyway, you were gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
Dan Wolf spends it. You can tell.
I got a lot of it.
Carnival really spends it.
Yeah. Oh, I have to spend more of this. I don't know.
So you wouldn't even have known before.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, the other change you can see on screen right now. So we got feedback on this, and we generally agreed. We thought the game was not quite hard enough in the previous version. And so hit points, one thing we did, hit points used to start at 40, they now start at 30. So,
okay.
You know, every so
that's
often
gonna be...
you had 10 hit points left, I'll have my victory.
I know,
so.
you're, and for people who are just tuning in, there is an ongoing, I don't know, let's call it battle of wills going on between Andrew and I. He constantly wants to see me fail on stream, and I keep sneaking by and winning.
Right. But through the grace of our testers and your own skills, I do not see my dreams fulfilled. So we'll see about today. We are increasing the difficulty. It would help me a lot if you'd help prove to the audience that it's working. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And Nicole is asking a question. Would you ever make glyphs used to get cosmetics? We wouldn't, just because we want you to spend them on their function, which is like in-game mechanics. So we wouldn't want to cross those two functions. We do have a currency that is spent on cosmetics, and you can earn that currency through some gameplay. There are ways to get that through leveling up during seasons. So basically any given thing in the game is accessible if you kind of save that up and you want to spend it on something in particular.
No, Carnival says, I'll tank for you, Andrew. Absolutely not. Please do not. I have a reputation to uphold here.
That's right. We're going to see. We did do quite a bit that made the game harder in a variety of ways. The other things we're trying to do, and we'll show off a bunch of them. I think we'll kind of take the first battle a little slow. There's some interface improvements. We are also generally, so in ranked, if you didn't play ranked during the test, these are additional difficulty modifiers based on the average rank of your entire party. So we are in round 3. Things are tougher. So let's confirm that guy.
Yes, absolutely. Tax asks, what ideas does the team have to make the Athenium even funner place hanging out?
Oh, we keep talking about different things. Right now, it is not super high priority because there's so much in the game to finish. That said, there are a bunch of great dances that are not in the game yet that we're going to add, and they make everything more fun. So that is coming.
There was an idea.
Training dummy could be nice.
Yeah, training dummy. That's a great idea. Somebody also really wanted to have.
We already have one change here.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. You used to get an ability this early. We are putting that off a little bit, and now we want to really randomize your start more. So now you get a vestige, an item, and you also get an ability upgrade to start off your run.
Okay, so let's see. We've got cheese cards. Sorry, cheese cards.
Cheese cards.
Plus.
They look delicious.
Yeah. Plus 5 crit chance. Gain a small amount of quillings, which is the money, on crit up to 5 times per combat. That's nice. What are my current? Moss Spy class plus 20 crit damage, which would bring it up to 45. Inflict mark on the furthest enemy at the start of the turn. Oh, that sounds sweet, because then I have a guaranteed crit.
Right.
And then plus 5 crit chance with Herald Sandals at the start of each turn. Reduce your movement binding to cool down to 0. Do I have a movement binding? I don't have a movement binding.
I don't think you do. Not yet, anyway.
So I'm going to do Moss Spy class. That seems good. I like the idea of a guaranteed crit.
No tanking. They got a good start.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got a free upgrade there.
Ooh, yes. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. This is definitely one I want. Reduced will cost by 1. Right. Now they're all less.
I'm just gonna start taking notes.
No nerf things.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna choose a book right now. They each have mutators. Bombastic. Each turn, create a bomb beneath you. I did that earlier, and that was terrible. So I'm not gonna vote for that one again. Each time an enemy is hit, they take 10% less damage up to 5 stacks. All stacks fade at the end of the turn. That sounds great. Or when you pick up an orb, take 1 damage. That with the new health,
Right.
I think I'm gonna vote for Ventwood. Get him
Also,
a-
you can see this glowing down here in the lower left-hand
Oh,
corner.
yeah.
We saw some YouTubers and others missing out on rewards, and so we're trying to make everything you can click just more unmissable, just more obvious and shiny and wonderful.
Tiny Gnome says,
Oh.
"Oh, that reminded me about an idea suggestion I don't think I posted before. When it comes to co-op chosen quest directions during run, are there any thoughts of making it a vote-like system?"
Right, and there's also a related question, maybe choosing different quests. We're not sure about choosing different quests. We do kind of want people to play the same run, but that said, we understand that like different characters can do different things better. One thing we did want to do with that is maybe make it more shared across the entire party. So if someone's doing something well, they can kind of cover for you. For the directions voting, rather than, I assume, I mean, it's already kind of voting, but it's got to be, you know, everyone has to agree, obviously. And for that, we're going to do something if it kind of becomes an issue. It would be harder to implement the interface for that. Granted, you know, if you just can't agree with your party members, maybe you need it, but also if you can't agree that much, then maybe you're not going to, like, work as a group anyway, so.
Do you want to talk about the new UI for
Oh,
the
yeah,
battle?
we have several new UI. So if you move it all, first of all, let's start there. So just move a little bit. Click more. Yep. So this is movement rings. This shows where you're going to spend movement. So something we got feedback on from a decent number of people is that when you are moving, it's not as clear as we can make it about where you're going to spend more. So if you are off of the center at all, and you can press E at any time to return to that center or run back into it, that will show up. So that helps you figure out your movement. And then also we have changed our, what we call our direct attack units, the ones that would only hit one of the players, to be these arrows. And the reason to do that is because we wanted it to work better in multiplayer for prediction. Before, it would never tell you who it was going to attack. In fact, it wouldn't decide until its own turn. Now it decides during your turn. So if someone hits it, it's going to change its target to you. And that way it works better in multiplayer. You can better predict incoming damage.
Toast Munchie says that is great.
Good.
Thank you, Toast Munchie.
Good. Yeah, we're still iterating a lot on these things. You'll probably see some rough edges here, but this is what we've been working on this week.
We're waiting for Carnival right now.
We are. You get that in turn.
Sorry. So tomorrow, so you can stay in the bottom area. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. You want to take that question?
I'm not sure I can understand. I might need a little clarity. But yeah, maybe if you're talking about that circle around it, yes, if you're targeting someone else, you could run in there and stand there and you'd be fine. So someone can sort of decide to take that damage, and you as a team can decide who you're going to be.
I don't see where the marked.
Someone
Well, like
else can
maybe you already
consume
hit.
it. Yeah, someone else can hit it.
Oh, I see.
That might be
Okay.
something we end up changing because
Okay.
it's very easy for other players to consume your mark. So we might actually make that personal at some point.
Oh, hey, Bit Dragon. It's really great to see you.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky.
All right. Oh,
Once again,
Carnival.
Carnival. Gotta get that in turn.
There you go. Okay. Ooh, this guy. What has he got? Snaring. When struck, its target will be snared, reducing movement by 5 until the end of their turn. All right. Well, that's the anima now. Oops. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty much all I can do. Oh, wait. Oh. And run away.
Run away.
Absolutely. Don't want to lose my health. Tiny Note says, yeah, we had some problems with the new player erasing a mark.
Yeah, it happens pretty often, so I can definitely do something there.
Good. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. That's okay. Oh, no.
They got him.
Thank you. Perfect. Okay. I'm really liking this. This is very nice. Yes.
There you
Hey, what did I get? Training weights, +2 physical power, and +2 crit chance. Beat of ice. Additional frostbite damage per stack, but I don't really get anything. I don't have anything that deals frostbite right now. Okay, and max HP. I think I'm gonna do that. Heal 1 HP whenever I lose HP. Then I can be a little bit more aggressive, which would be nice. And I also have max HP, physical power, or crit damage. I have this, which in theory, if I lined it up correctly, I could have crit more often. So I think I'm gonna do this. Okay.
Alright.
I don't know.
Sure, seems good to me.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm messing it up. Sea Breach. A rift in the story creates an opportunity for us to make a powerful choice.
Yeah, maybe we make it shared on like an ascension or an upgrade or something. It's the other option. So it's like default your own personal thing and then change it. Alright. Also, one thing we are working on, we don't have a fix for yet. We know some things that drop sometimes don't show up. So that's one of the bugs we are currently working on.
I'm gonna do endlessly. But little light she has is waning. Do I offer? You know what? YOLO. Let's do this. What did I get? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Wow.
Okay. I got
So
2 plated keys, and what is this?
someone buffed that option.
Wow, Loom of the Lost Artisan. If all enemies on a battlefield are threaded, I gain +1 will per turn and +10 ability power. That is mighty sweet. That's fantastic.
That's pretty good. That's like a double up.
That is so, so good. I am so happy with that. I think you want my pancake. It's great to see you. Welcome. Yeah, if there are any newcomers, please don't hesitate to ask the question, like your questions in the chat.
Right. Tex B asks about potion option balance. We're doing a lot of things. I mean, we agree with the feedback. We hear the feedback. There's a lot of bombs.
Yeah, look at that.
Right.
Wow.
Where did those all come from? Is that your...
No, it's not
choice?
the. It's no. It's not. It's not this one.
Curious. All right. Well, something did that.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
Oh, there's right. We have a way to have bombs drop on certain challenge buffs. Oh, the little biters are dropping bombs.
This many though?
It does seem like a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It's me. Hello. And
yeah.
this is Andrew. Do you want to
Hi.
introduce yourself? Since
Oh,
some people might
and that's
have,
good enough for me.
seems like they're just
Yeah.
tuning in.
Hey, I'm Andrew. Yep.
Yeah.
Avram on Discord. I post there. Creative director here on the game and at Shiny Shoes. So ask me questions there as well. Potions have also gotten a buff, so they are stronger in this current build. We'll see if it's enough. We're working on it, but it is pretty common feedback. Okay.
Okay, I think we're still
Lady
working on.
Carnival, who is just
That's okay.
missing that intrinsic tabs.
Let's see.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
They
Okay.
can hear us. That's good.
Let's see. I want to try to get this guy. Oh wait, I'm gonna try to thread everyone. I keep forgetting that. Oh shoot.
Game sound effects are a little bit.
Oh. Sure. Sorry about that. Well, actually, I think the UI is a lot better now, so I can just show that.
Sure.
Sure.
I mean,
maybe.
people have seen it. It's not,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, like it's worse
Maybe.
yet than it is.
Is that better?
elsewhere.
Is that better, you guys? Sorry about that. Let me know if it's better or not, because it's pretty low in OBS right now. So I don't want to.
Yeah. And I'll take some questions. So, and also welcome all the first-time chatters. Yeah, Warriors saying they're excited. No release date yet. We're not too far off from announcing it, but we haven't announced it yet. So 2023 is what we said. We do, for the people who are joining us a little late, we are doing this big patch that we're going to do for the Steam Next Fest, which is coming up next month. That said, we also have a much smaller polish pass, or just a few bug fixes, things like that. Still good stuff. That is going to go actually live tomorrow, because leading up to Steam Next Fest, certain press outlets and things like to play the game, so we're putting it up so they can play, but we're also putting it up for you guys. So if you hit the demo button on Steam at 9 a.m. tomorrow, you can play again up into Next Fest, when we will put out the big patch with all of these changes you are seeing today.
Yeah. In Carnival, we're just holding out on you.
Gotta put the button.
One person asked who said about the stats. Oh, Carlin, hello, welcome. Biggest takes from the technical test stats.
Oh, sure. I mean, a lot of balance stuff. We're making the game harder. We're rebalancing some classes against each other. Moskva won the most. Weaver, I think, probably won the least.
But Weaver was played the most, right?
Possibly.
I think so. I think that's
I think that's right. I think that is right. Yeah.
Crit
People like
chance.
Mage. And yeah, so overall, just a lot of changes. We're generally trying to we also felt like people were relying a little too much on their core class abilities, which are great. They define the class, but we're trying to push a little more power into the vestiges, these items, and also into the drafted abilities. So we're shifting a little bit of power in that direction. The game in general is getting a bit harder. So all those changes are coming. Salo Chin 96 asked about archetypes. We're interested in adding in future characters. Yeah, the two that we haven't even shown you guys yet are really great. So those are fun. But also we are working a bit on more of like a passive class that gets to just sort of run around and stand around and support their team and just do damage. And that one's really cool. That's going to come in a future season. We're working on that one. So that won't be in early access, but that'll be later. And there's other ones that are very cool that I won't talk about because we need things for the future.
And also, speaking of seasons, you want to talk about that a little bit? Like once after early access, this whole living game thing. For
Sure,
people.
yeah. Even within early access, we're going to do seasons. It's an important part of how we want to build the game. So you're going to have quests that tell a story leading up to the next piece of content that we're launching. So there should always be something that we're going to be launching, some way we're going to be changing the game, and you should be interacting with the characters and doing quests that relate to that evolution. So we are building in the evolution of the game into that kind of core progression and storyline.
I think I'm going to choose this because I am fully confident that we can win combat within 3 turns, and then I'll permanently gain +1 ability point and heal 2 HP. Talking tough. Let's see. Ah, got stuck. I love that idea, Kim. That is a great idea.
Taxby asked about poison. Poison alone. Poison was twice as strong as it should be, which is still pretty strong, but it was doing, I believe, 10 damage and not 5 damage, which is what it should have been doing, what it said it was doing. So it did get a nerf, but it's still very good.
Oh, Trevor Pot.
Do we have a plan for how long seasons will last? We want to do several in a year. I won't say exactly, how long yet because we're still figuring that out, but we're kind of targeting 3 to 4 a year is probably what the ballpark will be.
Let's see. Definitely keep asking those great questions. Love it. So right now, I'm still trying to get everybody threaded before the end of my turn.
Matchmaking. Yeah, I think we're considering it more now based on feedback. Which I think went pretty well there, but people want an easier way to play in groups. So something we'll be looking at. Not something we'll have for this next version, though.
Yes. Is the poison nerf in the smaller patch tomorrow or the next best big patch?
Yeah, all the balance stuff is generally going to be in the big patch. So because often those changes just kind of get grouped up together and they have a lot of impact on each other. So we're just going to put them all really in the big one.
Are there any other ones? Oh, so many. Okay, let's see. I don't want to. Let's see. I want to try to get everybody threaded, but maybe I won't be able to. Oh, actually, where are my threads right now? They all get. Did you guys kill all of them already?
Well, there's only 2 enemies. It's easy.
All right. Well, no, I don't even have.
Oh, is your thread not getting added? What's going on
It
there?
seems like it's not.
Really
All right.
Oh,
I took a lot of damage.
a lot of damage.
No.
Let's see.
Refuse. Yeah, that works.
All right.
Okay. Refuse. It's like. Okay, and what do I want to do? I think I'll do this.
Oh, thanks, Shadow 8. And good to have you here in chat. Yes, the purple currency is more visible, Taxby, and if you guys are showing up a little later, we have the purple currency now in your party area, so you can see it.
Right here.
Cammy has so much.
I do. I have to spend all this. I gotta start re-rolling more. Let's see.
Also,
Here we go.
that will
Oh,
not
no, it
last
doesn't.
through seasons, so you might as well spend it.
Oh. Okay. See, but I can't spend it here.
No. You can only spend it on augment rerolls and ability rerolls.
Ooh, okay. I can now target Stitch on a non-threaded enemy. That sounds great. But I also like the idea of having a further range, so in wider area. I want that. That sounds very, very useful. Tax says, glad to see the people. Yep.
Pancake. Yeah, no, we're definitely talking about some blind matchmaking ideas. Gotta figure out how the best way to do it, but we hear the demand there for it, so. We don't know if it'll be in by early access. We're figuring out a lot of different things, trying to do a lot. So we'll see, but we definitely hear the demand.
I think I'm gonna do. Ooh, burn would be nice, but what's my magic? Nothing. So that's not gonna be good. Plus 30 damage. Let's do that. That sounds great. And then I'm gonna come back. Was that nerf where I can come back and?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. Great.
But will be.
Fantastic.
So
No, let's just forget I said anything.
I think in the big patch, we will get it in by then. It has so. What she's asking about is if we are going to prevent you from returning to previous islands, and we will be. At some point, you will only ever have 2 active at a time, for a couple of reasons. One is it takes time to run back and run forward, and the other reason is performance. Like, we keep a lot of things loaded in the game world. This is going to help us improve the frame rate and all sorts of things by unloading them as you move forward. So, you got the same upgrade twice. Is that okay? Carnival asks. It is okay. And I don't think it's in yet, but we are improving those tooltips, so when you get an upgrade twice, and not all upgrades can be gotten twice, the game we can author which ones we want to let you get more than once. It makes sense if they stack, some don't stack. Those tooltips will show you that you've gotten it twice. Hopefully this week, actually.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're working on it right now.
Red. I lost red for this guy. Red, please. Thank you. And let's go for this guy. And get out of the way. Oh, actually, I have 2? Fantastic. And then get out of the way. Oh, he's not going to attack this turn? Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Has there, Tiny Gnome asks, has there been mention of possibly having something like spacebar and turn instead of having to click? You can do... Here, go ahead.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm just looking at these circles. They are so big. Maybe we gotta do something.
I mean, there's nowhere for me to run.
Nope, no fleeing for you.
Oh,
It's just damage all the time
now. No. Let's see.
Pancake wants the blight bag to be harder. Sounds great to me. Mention of having a spacebar end your turn. Yeah, and a hotkey to end your turn does make sense to me. Let me write that down and make sure we...
Instead of just pressing T.
Oh, does T work right now?
Yep.
Oh, great. We have it. And
Yeah.
you can really rebind it, actually. So check that out.
I didn't see a way to rebind. Yeah, but you can just press T, but I don't... Yeah, how do you...
It's in settings.
It's in settings, okay. Actually, I've never done that. Ooh, I don't know what I want. Physical power or more magic power. I have kind of been, like, not buffing my magic, so I think I'll do that. But spiked... Wait, so... Can you explain spiked a bit? To
Sure.
me and also to...
But mostly to you.
Yeah,
For the audience, but also... Spiked is a different status effect. It is, status effect you can have. It's mostly used by a class we haven't shown yet, but what it does is when you take damage, you deal damage to other things. So it does, I think, 10 damage per stack, and then 4 spiked damage would increase that. But it doesn't do anything without having spiked at all. So spiked damage is, if you don't have spikes, not going to do much.
Okay, then I'm going to do magic. That sounds good. And hey, Miss Lady-ish. It's great to see you. Oh, actually, so if Ms. Lady-ish, I know you were streaming a lot. I saw that. Do you want to talk about some of the big news? If they're just
Sure. Yeah, so very broadly, we are going to be in Steam Next Fest, which is next month. We are doing a really big balance and polish pass and improvement patch for all you guys out there. That will be coming really close to when that goes live. That said, because we want to give an early preview to some like press outlets and stuff, and to give everyone a chance to play again, we are bringing it back with a much smaller patch tomorrow morning. So it will be live. We're not going to like broadcast it a whole lot. Probably, we'll let people on Discord. We'll tweet about it a little bit, but we're not doing a big press thing or anything.
Yeah.
It'll just be kind of quietly available. And then closer to Next Fest, we're going to do a big patch and will be available for Next Fest for everyone on Steam to play. And that's going to be exciting. So
want this. They both. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I can gain.
You can also spend all of
Oh,
that purple
yes.
currency
Wait, but-
to reroll.
Okay, let's try
and
this.
Just get
All right.
exactly what you want if you know what you want.
Oh, deal 220 damage split evenly instead of. Well, okay. Ooh, or deal 93. I'm gonna do that.
And there's a good question. Blip Blop Bleh asks, is crit damage 60% or 60 base? It is percentage, 60%. So when you crit, you do times 1.6 damage, or so on,
Right
run
here.
the numbers on that. Yeah.
And what about crit chance?
Crit chance is percent also. And this is a great reminder. I've been meaning to update those tooltips because people were like, they could be more clear, and I agreed with that.
I'm gonna do spawn and orb because I love picking up orbs. It's great.
And other questions. Burn, Burn. We're going to address this for multiplayer. It won't be in this patch, but we need to kind of break it out. So everyone who adds stacks will have their own damage being added to it, and it'll track their own stats individually. But right now, it is universal to your party. So it's like whoever adds it first is going to scale it. So it's a little weird.
Ms. Ladyish asks, should we keep that same playtest downloaded and simply update it as it becomes available on Steam, or would we need to re-download it?
You might need to re-download. I actually don't know for sure, but it does go through that was the playtest interface, and now we're doing the demo interface on Steam, and it's like the same location for us as developers. I don't know about you guys. I would say don't uninstall it just yet. Wait until tomorrow and see if it lets you keep it, basically. But it should just be a button right on the page. It'll just say demo.
I don't know what I want out of here. Let's do
And your character, you should still have your same character. So that's all tracked by us based on your Steam ID. So that should be there.
I don't know. I think I'm going to try cultivate. I don't often do cultivate. Oh, okay. We've got split precision going on here. Either the Radiant Market, Bloodbound, each turn lose 15 movement. This effect is removed after defeating an enemy. Or second phase, when villains and mini-bosses are brought to half health, they gain a 25% health shield and deal 25% more damage for the rest of the encounter. I'm gonna go with Ganema and do the Proving Grounds. That seems...
Alright.
We're missing somebody. Who are we missing?
Who are you missing? Are they behind? Are they...
Uh-oh.
Wait, go up there. I think they're there. They're there.
Oh, there they are. Yeah. Hiding.
Yeah. Trolling you.
Ms. Lee just said, I'm extremely enjoying Inkbound. I've been trying to figure out what to play since it went down. Nothing hits the same. Well, you'll be able to play it very, very soon.
Right, and it should be up for a while at this point, and we appreciate, everyone who's been playing it.
Ooh, Quillings or Potion? Quillings. I want to do Potion. Oh, wait, I already have this.
You're going against no one likes potions.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
Everyone's a potion hater out
Also,
there in this world.
Yeah.
They are buffed in this build, though. They are stronger. I don't know if they're strong enough yet, but they are better.
Hey, nobody wants... And everybody's forgetting the...
Introverted, spreading the good word. Yeah, the Destructibles. We are actually changing it based on some feedback. We want to speed up runs some. We want them to go a bit quicker. We're going to move Destructibles more onto the golden path. So you're going to spend less time running around looking for them. We do want to generally have the game run through a bit quicker than it is right now. So that's something we're also taking from feedback and watching the metrics and data from last time.
Let's see.
Ganema is just a consumable hater in general. That's fair. Some of us, personally, I do sort of agree with you. Like long-term RPGs anyway, I don't really like them because I save them until I never use them because I could need them in the future. But with roguelikes, I like them a little more. Are we stuck? Oh, we got this bug. We're going to fix this one. This one's not fixed locally yet.
Oh, no.
I think we might have gotten the run ending one. This is relatable content. Some people who played the test, a lot of people reported this bug. I think we got to fix it today, actually, but that doesn't go live on this build until tomorrow to these not progressing. So this one we intend to have fixed for the big patch that will be going out. So it won't yet be fixed in the version that goes live tomorrow, but it should be fixed in the version that goes live closer to Next Fest.
Extra says that they know how to fix it.
Carnival can relog. Let's try it. It doesn't hurt.
Carnival, can you please relog and we'll see if that fixes it.
Yeah.
And if not...
And by relog, we mean to log again, which is to say close the client and open it again. Just exit out and then rejoin. Alt F4, hit escape and go to quit. There should be a quit option there. Anything that makes you happy.
Let's see.
Bled is asking, for the new patch, will there be new season unlockables? I'm not sure yet. I don't, we want to keep some stuff. But it could be fun to maybe add like a few more levels. I'll see what we can do.
Is this patch still streamable, or are we
Still
approaching
streamable.
it?
Yep. Still public. Still streamable. Absolutely.
Here we go. Oh, sweet.
Rank specific emotes, attacks B. That's a good question. Right now, obviously, just these banners you're unlocking, but it could be fun to have one that maybe is the highest rank or something. So you can do that flex. I think flexes are important, so I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna take a note. Literal flex, maybe. Move that emote to the rank.
Let's see. I'm gonna start cultivating some of this. Wow, that's a lot of bombs. Okay. I don't know where I want to cultivate this. Okay. Let's try this, and then let's try to get out of the way. There we
Connor
go.
says, I'm impressed about the rejoin. Yeah, it was important to us to make sure this works. We also heard the feedback around wanting, like, especially solo runs to be exitable and restart later. That's going to be a lot of work. We're going to try to do it. We don't know if we're going to hit early access for it or not, but we hear folks. We think we can do it. Not sure when yet. We did extend at least the AFK timeout to an hour when you're in a run. So if you got to go eat, if you got to go do anything else, you don't have to worry about your run ending too early for that. But rejoining that same run, a different session, it's going to take some time doing for us, but we hear people that they want it.
Let's see. Do I attack or do I run away? Can I do both? I can do both.
You can do.
Fantastic.
Ooh, that ragdoll, that was good.
Yeah.
Also, someone's got like the orb generation powers.
I do.
You do. Is that your?
It is my pocket watch. Oh wait, no. Wait, I thought I did.
I don't know if you do.
Wait. I definitely have.
You have something.
I have something.
Spawn
Where is it?
orb.
Where is it? Distracting threat. Spawn an orb once per turn.
Wow.
You guys know me. I always want the orbs.
Oh, gotta have them.
I know. I think it is. This is like that, and the mutator that hurts you when you pick up an orb. I think feel very targeted. Like,
right. You know your play style.
I know. It's just steal orbs from everybody. That's all.
Oh, Gamma's taking hits.
There we go. Sweet. Orbs. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that.
Can we
That's
get
so
some
cute.
orb emotes in here?
Yeah, I know. I gotta get
You
it.
gotta talk to Eugen. There's an orb item right
oh,
there.
perfect.
Oh, it doesn't
When I
really
pick-
have anything to do with orbs. It should probably.
But when I pick up an orb, gain +5 magic
Oh, it
power
does.
until I use a binding.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yes. Yes. That sounds amazing. And ooh, I don't know. I'm not gonna do this because I'm gonna get a lot of magic. So maybe crit chance. Sure. I think I need more crit chance.
Also, I maybe should,
Get
get
going.
back to making
Yeah,
changes
absolutely.
here, but
Yeah.
for
Well,
Wednesday,
okay. Let's
so
do.
you can. Should I hang out while you wrap up, or do you want to keep going?
We should probably wrap up soon.
All right.
So let's do one more combat. Is that
Sounds
okay?
good.
All right.
I'll hold out hope that maybe
Just in case.
this is the combat that gets you.
No, never. Carnival says, "Yeah, I could talk to you. That is true."
Summary, yes, I believe it does not go below 100 plus 0% damage. 2 more comments is a treat. I like the energy.
I
That's
know.
For sure.
This
But
is very nice.
we got only so many days before we gotta get this patch to you guys, and so many hours in those days, and I got some stuff I want to get in there. So
Absolutely. Oh, did I do this? Oh no, am I stuck? Well, so if you're gonna go soon, definitely get in your questions now,
Right.
because we might not have Andrew here.
we don't know yet if we're gonna be here
Yeah, we'll see.
on Friday.
On Friday.
We don't know. So
It might be might be Marimo. We'll see. But
Right,
if
right.
you have questions, this is your chance to ask them until next week.
until next week, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Discord, I'm
Or
around
to
on
the
Discord, but
Discord. But It's not the same.
It's not the same. This is real time.
Yeah. Somebody had a question about voice chat in the game.
Oh, sure, yeah. I think like many other things, we're kind of interested in it. We want to see how much demand there is because it's not super straightforward for us to do. Like, there's ways to do it, though, for sure. But we have a lot of things right now that we want to do, especially before early access comes out. So we are trying to prioritize all of this stuff. And us not doing it by then doesn't mean we won't do it in the future also. So we are, it's on our big list of things we are trying to prioritize.
Kim has a great point. Voice would be
Yeah,
fun to moderate.
moderation.
Yeah, that's true.
It
Maybe
could be chat is a little easier to mute people. There's also just a lot of great tools out there. Obviously, they're not good for pickup groups and things like that. But if you want to play with your friends, obviously, there's a lot of great tools. And so we feel like that's like the middle ground right now.
Garrick is asking, is ability power intended to
Yes.
be universally better than physical magic power? Since it increases damage from all sources instead of specific type, it seems like it's always better to take ability power than physical magic when possible.
Yes, it is generally, when we build and design items, costed to be more expensive. So it's like kind of harder to get access to and things like that. But it is when you do have access, better. Obviously, if your main sources of damage, or most of them are physical or magical, they are just as good. But it does encapsulate both of them.
Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. In terms of customization, what do you plan to add? Asked Mimi. Hi,
Oh,
Mimi.
that's a very, very broad question. I mean, we are adding a lot of new, just general cosmetic options. There are a whole bunch of dances and hats and full outfits for all the classes and things that are just simply not in the build you guys have had access to yet. And we're working on even more of all of those. We really like all the different ways people can get set up. Yeah, other than that, we've had other ideas as well for the future, but it's all for the future.
2 plated keys now. Will the alt key function be toggleable?
We do have that on our big backlog list as well. Basically, it's just going to be a setting that lets you say do the opposite. So we'll see. We'll see if when that makes it in. But we've heard people want that. So
Ooh, this sounds great because I use this a lot more.
got a couple hex options.
Plus
there.
50% magic damage until end of turn. I love it. And also, I think
That's really
I
good.
got my
you did your
daily
quest.
quest. I got my daily quest. And what did I get?
Run one, yeah.
The Clepsydranium. +1 will reserve at the start of each turn. All of your binding cooldowns are reduced by 2. That is really sweet.
That is very good.
And I think we said one more combat, and
yeah,
it's been one more
We don't
combat.
want to use that item, so that's good.
Okay.
No,
Well, thank you so much for joining. I think that's all the questions, right?
yeah,
Don't chase
so I think
me.
we got 'em.
It was great seeing you. Do you want to reiterate the big news just one more time before we?
I'll try.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So Steam Next Fest next month. Big balance patch, big fix patch, big polish patch coming around that time when that goes live. That said, tomorrow morning we are turning a build on with a small patch coming out again for the demo to give you guys and the press a chance to kind of take a look at it coming up to Steam Next Fest. So if you've just been wanting to play some more, you can play that. There's no NDA, so you can stream it, you can video it, you can do whatever you want. It will be very similar to the last build you played. Your character should still be there, all that kind of stuff. So just log in and you can play again starting tomorrow morning. And then we are looking forward to bringing you all of these other changes, polished things, based on all of your feedback. And that will be coming up a bit after that, but not too far after that.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Yeah. And just to plug one last time before we go, if you haven't already, please wishlist the game on Steam. And here are all the socials. Come say hi to me on Discord. Or, sorry, I did want to say a lot of people have been asking about Space Cat Hat. This is Space Cat Hat. And if you want Space Cat Hat, you got to sign up for the
mailing list.
Yeah.
And then before our early access launch, that will be added to your account.
Yes.
So we still have to develop a little mechanic for that to get to you. Can't give it to you just yet on your current playtest character, but it will be coming.
Yes, and that's by sign up for the newsletter. It's at inkboundgame.com. Sign up for beta access. It's right there. Yes, Mimi, did I hear Space Cat? Yeah, it's right here. You guys can get it too. If you sign up through inkboundgame.com. And that is it. I'm really excited. If you haven't said hi already in Discord, please do. And that is a great point. Chomper hat will come soon.
Yeah.
Yep. Hard sell. That is a great question. And that is it. We might see you on Friday. Somebody else might be on. And if not, we'll see you next week.
All right.
Thank you so much. Bye.